Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a really good day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos what am I doing? I always feel like I'm like a freaking flight attendant. I always think to myself like, Sebastian, stop moving your arms so fucking much. You're not a flight attendant. Although, bitch, sometimes I do wish I was a flight attendant. Am I the only one? But do you ever get turned on in an airplane? We are only 33 seconds into this. If this is your first time on my channel, as you guessed it, bitch, I'm your new messy best friend who sometimes I say things that, you know what, I don't give a damn. Sometimes you just have to ask the questions. And also, I'm wearing a jacket with nothing underneath, bitch, because that's just the way I'm doing it today. Anyways, grab a snack and a drink. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I do pop culture videos every single day. And we have to talk today because there is an outrage on, the fans are upset, okay? So I'm talking about Todd and Julie. So there's an outrage in like a lot of people, right? They're basically saying that they don't understand why Todd and Julie got so many years behind bars. So all of this started when like here's the thing. A lot of people didn't really think that the judge was actually going to give them a lot of years because like, they're like, well, he didn't kill anybody. They didn't kill anybody, like whatever. They thought, that they were going to sort of get off because sometimes celebrities, like they get so many freaking chances or whatever. But combined, they got 19 years in jail. I mean, that's like a lot of years, right? Well, lately there's been like an outrage between people. And they're really voicing their words. There's petitions, or there's gonna be a petition out there basically girl, I look like scruffy. I look too straight, bitch. How do I gay this up? There's like a petition coming and everything about basically how they want like the judge to revisit this case and to sort of get them, maybe in like what is it, house arrest, or to like bring down the years that they were charged. Anyways, I'm gonna show you one of the videos because there's a lot more videos out there of people who are really upset that Todd and Chrisley got 19 years. So this is one of them.
On December 23rd, I was in Nashville Nordstrom Cafe sitting by myself and I saw Todd and Chrisley walk in. He was polite to everybody, and all I could think was, right before a 12-year prison sentence, his mom is not going to see him come out of jail, his wife is not doing well, and I'm sorry, they didn't kill anybody. Nobody's dead, nobody was assaulted, so I feel...
Oh, sorry.
I feel that it was too harsh, and my prayers are with them all. I hope somehow it gets shortened.
Well, that was from Vicky on TikTok. She's basically stating the things that a lot of people are thinking, and there also a lot of people are making these type of videos where they're like, look, they didn't kill anybody, they didn't do anything that bad, this is something that they could have easily fixed. But here's the thing, and I think that a lot of people sort of have these like blinders on, like, look, could they have gotten more years than maybe someone else would have gotten for the same crimes? Because that's what people are saying. Because the only reason they did it is because they are like celebrities and the judge wants to make an example out of them. I honestly just think like, you know what? If you love, because a lot of people grew up with the Chrisleys, right? They love them, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it would be the same thing if like one of the Kardashians would go to jail. I would be like, oh my God, like I would, it would be weird, right? Because like, you grew up with them, you sort of feel like you're part of the family, you're like, oh girl, like, Todd is my uncle, bitch. He's my gay aunt. Oh no, he's not gay. Sorry, oops. He's my uncle, she's my aunt, they're my cousins, Samantha's my cousin, blah, blah. So here's the thing, like, I think that's sort of what's clouding the judgment. But I have to say, like, if you do the crime, you have to pay the toll, right? You have to pay. I mean, listen, allegedly, right? If the court, the jury found them guilty. But, their lawyers are hard at work because the Chrisleys still believe that they are innocent and they still believe that they're going to be freed, and they want to prove to everyone that they did not commit these crimes, but they have been found guilty by the court of law. and the jury. So we just have to wait and see what happens with the new, if they can get a new trial or, you know, whatever the case. But for now, it is what it is, right? If they allegedly committed these crimes, why did they not think of the consequences or their family when they should have been thinking about that instead of, you know, allegedly doing the crime to keep up appearances, right? I think that ego and hunger to maintain a certain, you know, a certain level, keeping up appearances, keeping up with the Joneses, like, you know, all of that clouds their judgment. And in the time that they're getting the money from, you know, they're not thinking about their mom. They're not thinking about if Julie's doing well or not. They're not thinking about their kids growing old and, you know, missing their proms and weddings and blah, blah, blah. They're only thinking about how they can, you know, bring about their appearance and money, right? Because money blinds you and it makes you greedy and it makes you hungry for more and more and more. So, you know, there really isn't no one to blame. So if they, you know, are proven innocent, then great. But if they did actually commit this, then I don't feel bad for them because they should have thought about their mom. They should have thought about everything. But again, they are appealing. They want to set a new trial. So we just have to see what happens. But if they are guilty, I don't feel sorry for them because they should have thought about their family, their mother growing old, their granddaughter they adopted, Chloe. It is what it is. Like, I don't feel sorry for someone who commits crimes and then is crying at the end when they get, you know, busted. You know what I mean? I feel that way. You know what I mean? Do I think 19 years is a lot? I don't know, right? For example, you know, people are comparing how come Teresa Giudice got a lot less. Those are very different, you know, very different examples. You know, Teresa, I think, got like a year and something or almost 2 years. How long? Hey, Google, how long was Teresa Giudice in jail?
11 months.
11.
According to Wikipedia, in December 2015, she was released from prison after serving 11 months of a 15-month sentence for fraud, while her husband and 4 daughters resided in the Towacco section of Montville, New Jersey. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Thank you, boo. So, you know, hey, Google, are you single?
I'm happy to say I feel whole all on my own. Plus, I never have to share dessert.
You know, sometimes I can talk to him for hours, bitch. We can play games. He dedicates songs to me. Like, girl, Google and I think we're going to that next step, bitch, okay? So if you see me out here pregnant with little Googles, girl, mind your business, okay? What was I saying? Like Jen Shaw from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You know, she did what she did. She just got sentenced to 6-7 years, I believe. And then she's pulling out the card of her children and her mother and this and that. And I'm just like, why? Where are those feelings and where are those sentimental, you know, doubts and sadness when you're committing these fucking crimes? Like, that's what I don't understand with these people. Like, how come you're crying afterwards, acting all surprised, like, oh my God, I'm not going to see my kids and I'm not going to, you know, and it's not me being cold or me being anything. I'm just saying, like, why? Where is your train of thought when you're committing these things? Your train of thought is in money and is to bring more things so you can keep up with this lifestyle that you invented for yourself because you want to keep up with the fucking Joneses. You're not thinking about your mother. You're not thinking about your kid's wedding. You're not thinking about watching them graduate, going to prom. You're not thinking about that because you think that you're untouchable, and you think that because you got away with it a couple years, you're going to keep getting away with it. When you do bad, you receive bad. That's just the law of life. Also, like, they couldn't prove that they're innocent, so there's no innocence, you know, there. And if they are innocent and it just hasn't been proven, I hope that it gets proven, right? Because that's just the way it is. So obviously everything I've said is allegedly in this video. So what you guys think, let me know in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.